This is Video Game Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestants. When he was just a boy, an evil witch put a spell on him, and now he's cursed to wander the earth, only working for companies with the initials GB. He's your returning champion, Jeff Grubb. He is a level 90 Weaver, and proud of it. It's Mike Minotti. And our special guest for the evening, he's the one guy left playing Evil Dead the game from Windows Central. It's Miles Dompier. And I am your host, Sean McDowell, and we are going to have a great show for everyone tonight. Now, I'm going to lead off right away. We are at an interesting crossroads here because, as everybody knows, all important championships in life are decided in a best-of-5 format. And while this show is far from over, we have Mike taking the first 2 games of Jeopardy, and then Jeff turned it around and took the other 2 games of Jeopardy that we played.
The last 2, the most important ones. Correct, yes.
Yes, he is on a win streak, as he wants everyone to know.
I don't think we're at a crossroads at all. Things are just going to continue as they have been, and it's going to continue to be pretty normal of me winning.
Okay, well, that sells that. Jeff is confident. That's what I wanted to hear. Mike, how about you? I'll be real, man. You've been dropping the ball. You think you can turn around tonight?
Well, look, last time I lost it all in Final Jeopardy, which was upsetting. I'm feeling better now. I've gone over to India. I've learned a lot about myself and my balance.
You're Harry Krishna now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. I have found my center. I am in a much better place, and that place will make me a winner, or else I will scream and get mad.
Okay. I don't believe any of that, but I hope you can pull off a win tonight. Miles, as we briefly discussed before we started the game, the guest has come really not even close to winning any of these games. So I ask you, do you think you can break the curse tonight and take home the W?
I'll say one thing. If I do, I'll be excited, and if I don't, this is rigged. This game is rigged from the start. I know the answers to all the questions. Coincidence that the guest loses 5 times in a row? I don't think so.
That's a good point.
That's
math. That's math.
We're all in cahoots.
There did used to be categories that were about the inside jokes from the podcast. Probably didn't help.
Well, when it was Mike's brother, it was a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now I have to be a little more... correct. Yeah,
Should I be spamming the buzzer already? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm just spamming the buzzer here.
No.
And then you're going to call me like,
That's happened.
All right. Well, the rules of Video Game Jeopardy dictate that the returning champion cannot pick first. So I will flip a coin to decide between Mike and Miles to see who will pick first. And heads being Mike, tails being Miles. The coin flip says heads. So Mike will pick first.
You know what's
from
funny?
These.
I'm such a tails never fails guys, and both times you've assigned me heads and it won. So I'm glad you're not letting me pick.
God, no. These 6 categories: mega party games, which will be about party games, fairly self-explanatory. Twisted, on the other hand, will be all about turning things motion in games, something along those lines. Touched is all about touch controls. Smooth moves is all about dancing in games. DIY, all about, well, DIY projects of the sort, level editors, stuff like that. And last but not least, gold, which is also self-explanatory. It's all about golden things. May or may not be a theme to these 6 categories. We'll see if people figure it out. But, Mike, where would you like to go first?
I think I'd like to go with touched for 100.
Oh, great.
Touch for 100. Though many players never make use of it, the Nintendo Switch has multi-touch capabilities thanks to having this type of touchscreen. Same kind as widely used in modern smartphones. Jeff.
What is capacitive?
That is correct.
It was a nerd question, so I knew I was going to get it.
I didn't know the answer.
Let's do mega party games for 100.
Patently Stupid, Madverse City, and Split the Room are all games included in the 5th entry of this party game series. Miles.
what is Jackbox?
Can you be a little more specific?
Oh. Jackbox Party? What is Jackbox Party Pack?
There you
Yeah,
go.
good job, Miles. I'm glad because I was third on there.
You
I didn't
got
want
there, you
Mike to
got
get those
there.
points.
I was gonna say Jackbox Games. Actually, I would have been furious
damn it.
to not get the.
That's
Never
the
mind.
company, so that would have been incorrect.
And then I would have got it
Miles,
right.
where'd
Man,
you
never
like to go
mind. I
next?
regret everything.
Let's do gold for 100.
Gold for 100. Yasugami High School alumni sing praises of this game, recently announced to be coming to Xbox platforms for the first time. Jeff.
What is Persona? Do you need more?
Yes.
Okay.
More, you asshole.
What is Persona 3? Portable.
Incorrect.
Fuck me.
Next up is Miles.
What is,
You know,
what
I
is
told
Persona 5?
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Steve,
Damn it. No.
would you like to answer?
No.
Yeah, I knew too. Actually, it's Persona 4.
Yes.
Incorrect.
Yes! Yes! I knew it! Golden, you stupid
Category,
son of a
Mike is
bitch!
Persona
I
4
knew it!
Golden.
Yes!
No, you don't.
Yes!
Give me a break.
I knew it!
I didn't think about the category. Duh.
No. I
you
am not.
need to
There's
keep
no
in
way
mind the
I had to say
category.
golden. There's no way I had to say golden. There's no way I had to say golden.
Yeah,
That's
'cause it's a
ridiculous.
category.
Two
Category's
different
gold.
games, and you need to keep in mind the category.
You know what?
That's how
Oh
Jeopardy
my
rolls.
god, that is insane. of you.
That's 100
This
points
is
you'll
a
recover.
This is a brand new low. It's a brand new low. Give me a break. I even thought about it. Do I have to say golden? Obviously not. Also, when Miles didn't finish it, you're like, oh, can you be more specific? Where's my can I be more specific?
You drank your beer! It was clearly you were
Seriously.
done!
Seriously, where is mine? Can you be more specific? Give me my
Jerry,
100 points.
Jeff got to be more specific
Oh,
as well.
is it my category? Yeah, sorry. DIY for 100.
Ooh, okay. The 100 Mario Challenge is a game mode in this level creation focused game.
Yeah, I think I gotta reset the buzzer.
He's probably confused because I was yelling at him.
Jeff.
What is Super Mario Maker?
Super Mario Maker is correct.
This phone hack isn't working for me.
Let's go DIY for 200.
Nintendo Labo is a family-focused series of cardboard build-it-yourself projects for use with the Nintendo Switch, including this accessory that has official support in Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. Miles.
What is the Labo VR headset?
Yeah, and this one I didn't expect you to get even close to the full thing.
Oh my god, I knew Marcus
This is good enough.
Full name. Now we don't have to say
Look at it. Nintendo Labo
Come
Toy-Con
on.
04 VR kit.
We know what he meant. Come on, guys. It's okay. Let's not be
100.
anal here.
This is how he is for 100 points. Just wait. Just wait.
Miles?
Let's do Twisted for 100.
Twisted. If you watch a speedrun of this particularly pink Game Boy Color game, you'll likely see a player moving an entire GameCube around to play it. Mike.
What is Kirby Tilt and Tumble?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Oh,
And you're at 0. Very nice.
Yeah, great. Yeah, very well deserved. I'll do gold for 200. I don't know why, but I will.
The recently announced gold edition of this game includes the new expansion, Shadows of Rose. Miles.
what is Resident Evil Village?
That is correct. I was really hoping Mike didn't buzz in there with Resident Evil 8 because I definitely wouldn't have given it to him.
Let's do Smooth Moves for 100.
All right, pay attention. I'm going to show a video clip, and you need to tell me what game it's from. Jeff.
What is Star Wars Connect?
Incorrect.
Fuck, I wasn't sure what the name was exactly.
Mike.
Oh, shit. What is Connect Star Wars?
There you go.
Oh my god, damn it!
Star Wars specificity goes both ways.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
totally.
No, you're never going to convince me that was nothing but trying to get Mike mad at the last one. Gold for 300.
That is a daily double.
Oh, shit. Oh, all right. at 100.
Well, Mike, you can go up to 5. You can go up to
That's
a max
true.
on the board right
Let's
now.
go 500. Yeah, let's go 500.
All right, for 500, Pokemon Gold, along with its counterpart Silver, took place in this fictional region.
Yeah, what is Johto?
That is correct.
It's actually pronounced Miltank.
All right. Good stuff. Let's do gold for 400.
Despite its nostalgia-invoking title, this 2004 EA game has effectively no ties to GoldenEye 007. Mike.
Gosh, there's so many ways this could be said. What is 007 GoldenEye Double Agent?
Incorrect.
Oh my god.
Jeff.
What is
I'm not jumping on this one.
GoldenEye?
Incorrect. And Miles, you say you don't want it?
Actually, you know what? Okay, never mind.
I'll give you a chance. All right.
What is GoldenEye Legends?
Incorrect. That's the remake. I was looking for GoldenEye
Rogue
Agent.
Agent.
Rogue Agent.
Oh God. Okay.
That's
Terrible,
right. I just said
terrible
Double
game.
Agent by accident. Okay.
You were close.
Very close. Gold for 500. At least we all asked 400. And now it's even.
This fictional currency used in a wide variety of Capcom games is often depicted as golden coins. Mike.
What is Zenny?
That is correct.
Thank you, Mega Man
Where
Legends.
to?
I remember that at least because I kicked the can in that like one thing a million times to get Zenny
Hell
at the
yeah.
beginning of the game. Let's do Touched for 200.
Okay. Some Nintendo DS games were controlled almost entirely by touch, including this Team Ninja game. Jeff.
What is Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword?
That's correct.
Nice.
Ooh.
Let's go touched for
Throwing that.
300.
This system was the first major home console to not have physical mechanical buttons for power and eject.
I think I know, but I'm scared.
Jeff.
Oh, I'm scared too.
What is the for both power and eject? What is the PlayStation 4?
Incorrect.
Oof, I don't know.
Give it a chance to Mike or Miles.
I think I know. I don't want to. I don't want.
Yeah, I don't want to take that
Time
risk.
out. PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big boy had those little
Yeah, look at that
capacitive
thing. Look at that
touchpads
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Mike.
Excuse me. Touch for 400.
Lovely.
Yeah, the beer.
This handheld was the first dedicated gaming portable to have both a touchscreen and internet connectivity. Mike.
What is the game.com? Gamecom?
You
Come
should
on.
know better. You should
Oh,
know
oh.
better. But yes, the Gamecom.
To be clear, that would have been unplugging my computer from the wall.
That's why, reconsidered.
Game.com.
All
You know
right.
how hard it is to know about the Gamecom already?
You see, Miles, that is an inside joke because I've told them repeatedly that is Gamecom and not
It's because you
Game.com.
believe something doesn't mean it's true.
Commercials even say it.
Who believes those things? Touch for 500.
I got all my beliefs from commercials.
Early marketing for the Nintendo DS often utilized this 3-word slogan for the system.
Just touch it.
Da, 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 da. Just touch it.
Well, I don't know.
All right,
remember
it
this
was
at all.
the very crass "touching is good,"
Okay.
Oh yeah.
and this is the most or the least disturbing piece of that marketing I can find.
Very good. All right. Let's do smooth moves for 200.
All right, this is also a video clue. You will need to tell me where in universe this scene is taking place.
Where in the universe? He's gonna want to be so specific.
Let me narrow it down for you. That was a little broad. The building it takes place in.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say the city, which I know for sure, and I know the general name of the building. I'm not gonna try to get it exact.
All right, if no one has it,
Nope.
it's in the
Probably
Honeybee
something,
Inn
yeah,
in
something
Final
like
Fantasy
that.
VII
I was
Remake.
gonna say like Bumblebee Building or something. Smooth moves for 300.
Spotlight is the subtitle of the 4th entry in this Xbox exclusive dancing game series. Mike.
What is Dance Central?
That's correct.
All right.
Technically, they have a Oculus version, but I don't count that.
Yeah, that's all right. You're allowed to bend the rules, I guess. Smooth Rules 400.
Nintendo partnered with Konami to put out this dancing game for the GameCube in 2005. Jeff.
What is Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix?
That's correct.
Ooh.
Nice.
Let's go Smooth Moves for 500.
The Just Dance series is known for releasing on the Wii for a comically long amount of time, with the final release on the system being this entry. Jeff.
What is Just Dance 2021?
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, going. You're close. It was 2020.
I knew it was one or the other, but I thought
I
thought it came out in
last couple
2020
years.
and was 2021, so called 2021.
Interestingly, I did a little research on that. Apparently, the only reason they're not still making them is because Nintendo themselves have just put away all their Wii hardware for certification and whatnot.
That's still me, right? Okay, let's go
Yes.
DIY for 300.
Roller Coaster Tycoon developers Frontier Developments went on to create this spiritual successor to the popular franchise, carrying on its construction and management simulation elements. Mike.
What is Planet Coaster?
That is correct.
Game rules. DIY for 400.
The F-Zero series received a track creation tool in an expansion kit released exclusively for this add-on peripheral. Jeff.
What is the Famicom disc system?
Incorrect.
F-Zero, Jeff?
Or I'm not. Oh, so F-Zero. Yes. No. Damn it. I was thinking of Excite Bike and stuff. Sorry.
All right. If no one else wants to try it, Mike.
Was a N64 DD drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
DD. All right.
Thank you for your leniency. Twisted for 200.
The Flip Grip accessory allows players to play arcade games on a Nintendo Switch in a vertical orientation, often referred to as this mode. Jeff.
What is Tate or Tate? It's yeah, there you
It
go.
is Tate. Yes.
I just learned that for the first time and then immediately forgot it.
I believe Jeff told you that on this week's Last of the Nintendogs.
So you knew that he knew is what you're saying.
you knew too. I told you.
We're gonna ignore the part where he told you about it. Yeah.
Let's go DIY for 500.
Halo's In-Depth Forge custom game editor was first introduced in this game. Mike.
What is Halo 3?
Dang, snagged it from the Xbox guy.
Mm-hmm.
He knew it too. It's just
It's not quick enough on the drop.
Let's do Twisted for 300.
PC FPS weapon of choice for pervert Tim Geddes. This controller is the analog stick supporting companion to the main PlayStation Move controller.
Damn it, we
Right.
just talked about this.
God, what was that thing called?
It's like the butt plug or something.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Oh, damn it.
1.
Analog stick or something. It's just like analog. Yeah.
The navigation.
navigation controller.
Never.
A really sexy name.
Man.
The PlayStation Navigation
Jason.
Controller.
Twisted
Also-
for 400.
This Game Boy Color competitor uniquely features an extra set of face buttons so it can be played in either horizontal or vertical orientations, and some games switch between the two on the fly. Mike.
What's the Wonder Swan color?
Yes, the Wonder Swan, not Wander Swan.
Yeah,
You
well,
corrected yourself. You
Yeah,
corrected
yeah, I
yourself.
did. Twisted for 500.
The Sega Dreamcast featured two notable controllers with some form of motion sensing, the Samba de Amigo maracas, and a controller specifically made for this game. Jeff.
What is Sega Bass Fishing?
Yeah, the good old fishing
That's
rod.
right. Yeah.
That game ruled, by the
Yes,
way.
it's very
Actually,
good.
that
That
controller
game
was
ruled, too.
fantastic.
You know what else rules? Virtua Tennis and Soul Calibur, both of which have actual built-in support for this thing. So
Oh
you
my
can do
God.
Wii-style motion controls.
That's awesome.
Yeah. If you're up in the wee hours at fighting game tournament, you might see people running money matches with.
Now, is it called the wee hours because that's when people play motion control games?
All right.
Yeah. And
Wait,
moving on.
I don't know where my point. Did I get my points? I don't remember.
Yes, you
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Listen, I honestly don't know how many I had.
were pretty low. So
yes,
I
exactly.
think
I'm sure I was.
Sounds right.
All right, Mega Party games for 200.
Mike is dominating right now.
I'll have Chat keep me honest if I didn't add the points.
Yeah, it's okay.
There. Teams of players must work together to slice, dice, and saute their way to victory in this Ghost Town Games developed party game series.
Fuck me.
Miles.
What is Cooking Mama?
Incorrect.
Shit, fuck me. God damn it. I hate my life right now. I know this game. I played it.
And it's gone. It is Overcooked.
I was about to
Overcooked.
guess
Yep.
it. I was like, I don't need to
Oops.
guess. I'm winning.
Back to Jeff.
300.
This original developer of the Guitar Hero series would go on to introduce full band support to the popular party game concept in Rock Band after being acquired by MTV Games in 2006. Mike.
Who's Harmonix?
That's correct.
Oh, baby. Mega Party Games for 400.
Sega got help from Hudson to make this party game for the Dreamcast in a thinly veiled attempt to copy Mario Party. Mike.
What is Sonic Shuffle?
Right. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, and it was not
It was
great.
awful. It sucked. Crash
All right,
Bash
the
was
last
better.
one.
Mega Party Games. Oh, God.
Now,
Is the other daily double.
Christian does say I was minus 800 before the fishing bass question, but I don't know. I don't know.
I trust Christian. So I'll bump it up to negative 300.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You know what?
yes.
Give it to him. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, as the last person to correctly answer, you are on the hook for his daily double.
Yeah, 100.
Oh my
But
God!
it's
It's a
only
1,000 point
100.
question. Why would you
100.
just be 100?
Do it,
No, 100, please.
coward.
The Game Boy Advance received 2 Mario Party games, one of which was a mostly tabletop game that revolves around the use of this accessory.
The e-reader.
It was the e-reader.
Look at
You,
that's a nice 200 extra points.
Wait, 100? Didn't you say 100?
You get 100.
Well, I thought I bet 100, so then that doubles to 2. No, is
No.
that how that works?
That's not quite how that works, no.
Oh. Well, I'll take your word for it.
Regardless, we're going into the Double Jeopardy round. Mike with a commanding lead with 3,800.
It's never mattered before.
It's mattered sometimes.
Jeff sitting at negative 300
Or
and
negative
Miles
800, we
sitting
don't
at
know.
negative 200.
It's not looking good, Jeff. It's
No, I
not
think-
looking good.
It-
Miles,
it
you're
really-
smarter than Jeff, though.
It really hasn't mattered, honestly, because everything comes down to the final Jeopardy and this, because the points are worth double here, so it's all about double
This
Jeopardy.
is a big one. Ooh.
Let me double check that I have it right. All right. Double Jeopardy round. The person furthest in the hole, Jeff, will be picking first from these 6 categories: system launches, slogans, before they were famous, where I'm going to tell you the name of a game. You need to tell me the developer of it before they were famous.
Oh, man.
Guest characters.
Deep cut.
Name that tune, where I will play a snippet of a song and you need to tell me specifically which game it's from. And the last one, who done it? This is an interesting one. I'm going to describe to you a criminal and the crime they have committed. You need to tell me 2 things: who the criminal is and in what game they did it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay.
So, Jeff,
Yes.
where are we going first?
Before they were famous for 200.
I knew he would.
Otogi. Miles.
Who is from software?
It sure is. I was hoping you'd get that one. Next up.
Let's do system launches for 200.
The Sega Dreamcast launched on this iconic date in gaming history.
Damn it.
Mike.
What is September 9th, 1999?
Or 9999, yes.
I want to do Who Done It for 200, please.
Alrighty. This trickster is known for stealing hearts, both for the good of Japan and for his personal life after class. Jeff.
Who is Joker from Persona 5?
Damn it! I can't believe
Surprisingly, Jeff gets that one correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's not from Persona 5 Royale.
No. And Royal, yeah. And it's not Royale, it's Royal.
It's not Royale, it's Royal too.
Oh my
You're
god!
doubly wrong.
Nice try, though. Nice try, Mike. Maybe next time. Who done it for 400?
This legendary war hero takes out several key characters using his ridiculously long sword, an act that could be described as anything but angelic. Jeff.
Who is Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII?
That is correct.
Let's do 600. Who done it?
This boss sends his own son to kidnap a monarch and bring her to his hot tub at the top of Corona Mountain.
Fuck me.
Mike.
Who is Bowser from Super Mario Sunshine?
That is correct. With some of the just greatest voice acting we've ever had.
Who done it for 800? This is a fun one.
This fictional U.S. senator funded and supported a variety of illegal and unethical experiments to build an army for World Marshal Inc. And if you believe the internet memes, he's also likely guilty of perjury, since the source of much of his information is that he made it the fuck up.
Guy, I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name either.
Mike.
Who is President Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance?
No.
Yeah.
You realized that right
Yep.
away.
No, I didn't. I don't know what's wrong.
Read the first 4
What's the
words.
second one? Why did I say president? Why did I say president?
Wait, what did he say? Is that the right
Yeah, but-
then? Shit.
No, yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, don't worry about it, dude.
Because the only thing I got wrong is that he's a U.S. senator.
Why? I was convinced he was because he's so Donald Trump-like
Yeah.
is why I thought he was the president.
Yes, his speech literally includes the line, and they'll make America great
If
again.
I had said
It's
Senator
absolutely
Armstrong, would you have given it to me, or would you have made me say Steven?
No, it's Stevenson.
No,
X in
Senator
parentheses.
Armstrong.
Yep.
Mike, you're better than that.
Mike, you should prove it in the next one.
Yeah, who done it for 1,000?
This gangster, voiced by Ray Liotta, builds a coastal criminal empire of his own after being betrayed in a drug deal that goes sideways.
No. Oh shit! I didn't mean to. Okay. Well, this is the rest of the game for me. Then fuck me.
It's one of the.
Who's Tommy Vercetti from GTA Vice City?
You nailed it!
Fuck yes!
Oh,
Woo.
yeah.
I could have sworn he was like
Right.
the name of the. I'm like, that's too easy for me to just know that in my brain.
I knew
So
the game. I forgot his name. Dang. Good job, Jeff.
okay, let's go system launches for 400.
The Nintendo Wii U launched with a choice of these two internal storage capacities and never received anything bigger.
Funny.
Miles.
8
gigabyte. What is 8 gigabyte and 32 gigabyte?
That is correct.
Good
Wow,
man. I would
nice
not
one.
have gotten
Nice.
that. I think I have the 8 gigabyte one too, and I couldn't remember what it was.
The white one is 8 gigabytes. The black one is 32.
Right.
That's right. I
have the white one.
splurged. I splurged.
They sold out of black ones. If I would have waited another half an hour, they would have got more. But
I didn't know they made white ones for poor people.
yeah, that's what I got.
Dang. All right, Miles, where to?
Let's do system launches for 600.
Among this system's U.S. launch lineup of 24 games were Darkstalkers Chronicle, The Chaos Tower, and Tony Hawk's Underground 2 Remix. Jeff.
What is the PlayStation 3?
Incorrect. Mike.
What is the PlayStation Portable?
That is correct.
That's
Second,
okay.
I had Darkstalker. That's how I know Darkstalker's from. I should have got that sooner. Let's do Name That Tune for 200.
All righty, let's roll.
Oh, this is.
You need the name of the song or the game?
The game.
I'll give you the name of the song anyways. That's Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yes, Mike. Calling out his answer before I call on him.
I didn't even know
Chemical
it was
Plant
from.
Zone. My bad,
Well, he could have stolen it from me if it turned out that way. Sorry.
All right.
Name that tune for 400. I'll behave this time. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Mike wants it so bad. Mike.
Daytona, USA. Rolling Stars.
Absolutely.
All right, name that tune for 600.
Come on.
Mike.
What is The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker?
That's correct.
Name that tune for 800.
Like, not sure which version that is.
I see what you're doing here, and I'm not going to fall for it.
Yeah, this is bait. This is bait right here.
It is absolutely bait, and if no one is falling for it, I will reveal that is from Super Mario 3D World.
Man.
Oh, okay.
I knew it wasn't
From
the Sunshine one because they didn't have the doo-doos. The doo-doos.
It's from the bonus area where you have to flip the squares or lay them up to make the pixel art. Yeah.
All right, 1,000.
And that's a daily double.
Yeah.
Mike, how much you putting on the line here?
5,600.
100. This confident asshole. All right.
It's a 1,000
Listen
point
closely.
thing. Like, if you would have got it, it would have been 1,000. I just don't get it.
Yeah, but I didn't have to lose 1,000.
Fair enough.
All right, listen closely. I might actually have to turn this one up a little.
Man, I'm glad I bet 100. Yeah, that's like some weird PlayStation 1 JRPG stuff there or something like that. I'm gonna say that it's from like Dragon Quest 7.
Not even close. It is from the very weird redone soundtrack in Resident Evil Director's Cut.
Yeah, would not have had a chance at that.
Wow.
Not even close. I had the system right. Not bad.
It was PS1, yeah. It was the basement theme from Resident Evil Director's Cut.
No, not gonna get that one. All right, let's do guest characters for 200.
Clay Fighter 63 and a third features this Airplay mascot invertebrate as a playable fighter. Jeff.
Who is Earthworm Jim?
That is correct. And I realized I had to put invertebrate in there because Booger Man is also playable in that game.
Oh, cool.
I think most of us would have gone to Earthworm Jim.
Yes, yeah, for real.
I think so too. I just wanted to cover my bases.
Technically speaking.
Yeah. Let's guess characters for 400.
Shin Megami Tensei 3 featured this demon hunter as a guest character, as the European release of the game proudly displayed. Jeff.
Who is Dante from Devil May Cry? For the Devil May Cry series. Sorry, I messed it up.
Yeah. Dante, you got it.
Let's go guess characters for 600.
Bearing the number 41 into battle, this character is one of the unusual unlockable fighters in Fighters Megamix.
God, I don't know his exact name.
Jeff.
What is the Daytona car?
I expect that out of both of you, so yes, it is Hornet.
Oh, we're allowing Hornet now. Hornet's okay. I knew it was a Daytona car, to be clear. I didn't buzz in because I didn't know what his specific name was.
Ironically, I decided before this game that I would just accept Daytona car because I thought you would get mad at me if I didn't. So anyways,
just could you see that whole arc happening where you're like, I know we're going to get to that question, and if he does it, it's going to go that way, and it's going to be ironic. Yep, okay.
I didn't expect that it would go so earlier in the game, though. The exact same situation.
Yep, okay. Guess characters for 800.
Evolution Skateboarding features several unlockable characters from this series made by the same developer.
Oh, I think I have a guess, but now I'm afraid. No, I'm going for it.
Jeff.
What is Metal Gear Solid?
Yep, that's the Konami skateboarding game that we get skating snake from.
Just destroying this category.
Guess characters for 1,000.
That is the first one of the daily doubles. I don't know which one.
Might be the last one.
It might be. Jeff, what would you like to wager?
I'll go 1700.
1700. Soul Calibur 2 featured a different guest fighter on each platform it originally released on. The PS2 version had Tekken's Heihachi, but only because the deal to include this more PlayStation-centric character fell through.
Shit. The PlayStation 2 PlayStation 2 character. Solid Snake. Who's Solid Snake?
Incorrect.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be Cloud Strife.
Okay, jeez, man, that was like.
But that fell through pretty last minute
as well.
With Heihachi in.
Oh well, I had to go for it.
Heihachi was such a lame pick. Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's do system launches for 800.
Alrighty. To this day, this system has the highest MSRP of any cartridge-based home video game system.
Oh. What is it?
Jeff.
What is the Neo Geo?
And I decided that is close enough as well beforehand.
Once again, I knew it was the Neo Geo. I just forgot if MX or AES is the arcade or home one. So now all of a sudden,
just buzz in, all right? You're not taking any risks because you have the lead. This is not.
The risk is usually if I don't know the exact letter order, I get points taken away from me.
You said the wrong title, the wrong name.
Persona 4. Oh my god. Oh my god.
System launches for 1,000.
Oh my god.
Woo. Edward Glucksman is said to be the first ever purchaser of this console.
Glucksman.
Is this someone we should know?
What is the Nintendo Entertainment System?
Incorrect.
I know it's not the PlayStation 4 because we know who's
well, in North America, we know, yeah.
Oh shit. Dang,
Going, gone. Miles, maybe you should have known it. The original Xbox.
That was going to be my other guess.
Was he the dude in line who got to shake Bill Gates' hand?
Yep, that was the
The
man.
Rock got the first Xbox.
Yeah, sorry, I think it's me, yeah. Let's go before they were famous for 400.
Marathon. Jeff.
Oh, shit.
Who is Bungie?
I thought I would have more time. I was thinking, like on my phone.
Before they were famous for 600.
Commander Keen in Invasion of the Vorticons. Mike.
Who is id Software?
That is correct.
Before they were famous 800.
Road Rash.
Yeah, I'm like, I have a guess here, but I don't know.
Didn't make that.
Going, gone. Oh, Jeff, you want to squeeze it in?
Yeah, who is Electronic Arts?
Well,
you just barely got it.
What was the answer? I mean, I knew it was EA. I just thought there was like a.
Me too.
I'm not mad about that one.
Yeah, I had to go. Yeah,
no, it was EA internal. So yes.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Before they were famous, 1,000.
Motor Tune Grand Prix.
Shit. We've talked about this, and now I'm
yeah.
This is.
It's somebody weirdly famous now.
3, 2, 1, locking it. Before they did Gran Turismo.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just watched the video by Digital Foundry too. I should have known that.
I must have been when I heard it too. Slogans for 200.
John Romero's about to make you his bitch.
How dare you take this from me?
What's the name of the game?
The name of the game, yes.
Okay, what is Daikatana? Suck it down. That was just me adding extra stuff.
Yes, the frog-killing simulator.
Suck it down.
Everyone knows I'm the Daikatana guy. How dare you?
Slogans for 400.
Everyone is here.
How dare you take this from me, even though that you're also this guy?
Yeah. What is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate?
That is correct.
Slogans for 600.
This is hardware this time. It only does everything.
What was that?
I know.
Only does
There's so many different things. Wait, don't say no yet.
I buzzed in already.
Jeff?
Go ahead, Jeff.
What is PlayStation 3?
Yeah,
That's correct.
that's it.
It's from those ads with like the scrolling list of it only does Blu-ray, it only
That's
does
the
yada
Ken-
yada.
The Ken whatever.
I knew it was
era.
PlayStation, and I just wasn't sure which one for sure. And I'm like, that's the only one that makes sense. Let's go 800.
This game stinks. Mike.
What is Earthbound?
Yeah, the old Nintendo Power ad. All right, and last up, slogans for 1,000. It's thinking. Jeff.
What is Dreamcast?
That is correct, and
Yeah,
that
man,
is
if
the
I would have
highest
just, if I just would have like
resolution
played a
image I
little
could
bit, if I wouldn't done 1700, I'd be in pretty good shape right now. I should have done 100.
find. Yeah, you would have been. You would have been
That one
close.
was so important for you, and I knew it. I didn't get in it because now you're within Final Jeopardy range of me.
Yeah, you're right.
That was crucial.
Yep, you're right.
Well,
I
speaking
thought it wasn't,
of,
and you're right. I just did the math. Yep. Okay. All right. Here we go.
We'll head into Final Jeopardy round. Who knows what could happen?
Miles,
We're going into
we always,
it with
we always
Mike.
let the guests also field their guests, but I don't think has any guest ever been like viable in like even Final Jeopardy.
Nate had the correct answer, but he couldn't participate.
Right. That's what I mean. I think Miles might be like one of the few that has a positive score.
Who?
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I'm starting to think this game's a little bit rigged.
Like maybe
I agree with you.
Dan Reichert was probably in the. I think he had a positive as well. So yeah.
Yeah, they had the score. They just couldn't.
Right.
Yeah, get up there. Well, Mike 7,300, Jeff 3,800, Miles 400. Everyone can still play as we move into the Final Jeopardy round, where the question is going to be in the category of historic collaborations. So, contestants, based on that clue, I'll need you to DM me your wagers.
I'm DMing you.
I can probably guess.
What was I mathematically supposed to do here? I guess it doesn't have to be that specific.
Wait, how much did I have? Let's do that.
I should pull that back up. You're right. 3,800. Then Mike had 7,300. And Miles with 400.
So if I wager 300, what do I get back? 300 or 600?
You'll gain 300.
Yes,
Do whatever you have now.
You just get what you wager back. So
Whatever.
it's like, yeah. So if you wager, yes.
Yeah,
So you,
well, then we
if you wager
I'll
7,300, you
just
get
do
your
this.
7,300 on top of that.
Going all in. We'll just do this. That'll be fine. Well, I spilled a little beer. How embarrassing. I'm a little shaky hands. I'm a little nervous.
All right.
Your anime redemption arc may come true.
Might.
Possible.
Everything's working against me. I don't know. I'm going to lose by 100
The
points.
question for historic collaborations. Namco, Sega, and Nintendo joined forces to create this arcade board that powered a variety of mostly Nintendo published arcade games. Contestants, you will have 30 seconds to DM me your response. Good luck. Alrighty, everyone has their wagers, their answers, everything in. I will now get this written down and bring this over here. Okay, we're gonna go from last place to first place. Miles, you had $400.
Put it all
Your
on the
wager.
line, baby.
Your wager was specifically all in is what you DM me.
I like it.
With a response of the arcade pleasure paddle, which I'm sorry, Miles, is incorrect.
Come on. Am I close?
I think it's pretty close.
Not even a little is what I would classify that as. Anyways, Jeff, you're in second place at 3,800.
Yeah, I think I've heard this before. We'll see.
Answer was Triforce, which is the correct answer.
Okay.
You will be gaining $37.99, bringing your score up to 75.99. Now, Mike wagered $1,000. So
I hate these
is
turning
he
away.
gonna get
Show
it?
me your
Is
face.
he gonna lose it?
Show me
His
your face.
response was,
Oh, he's ready to pop. He's ready. He's
Triforce.
I hate it. Damn
The
it.
correct answer.
Let's go! Yippee-ki-yay!
Oh my God! You can get the math. Let's go all in. You fucking played me. Damn you!
Very nicely done,
good
Mike.
to be a winner and not a loser like Jeff. Miles, you did great. Jeff really blew it. Jeff should be embarrassed.
We let this happen. Oh God!
I'm sorry.
Oh God!
Efforts, it still happened, Sean.
All the collusion, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah. Next time, really make sure you get me those answers way earlier to help me out next time. Need time to study.
That was good.
All
Good
right.
stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Especially the part where I won, but good stuff.
I just wouldn't have done the 1700.
All right.
Oh my God!
You would have had it. You would have been there. Well, congrats to Mike for winning tonight. And this is the part of the show where we give everyone a second to plug themselves. So starting with myself, I once again have been your host, Sean, Turbo Sean McDowell. You can find me on Twitter if you would like, at TurboSean_, or perhaps more importantly, hanging out in the Game Mess Discord, discord.gg/GameMess or GameMess.net. I do moderation in there, and I help out with our community game nights, do a lot of the organization on that. If you're watching live, hey, we got Fall Guys coming up next week, so
we are going to play
make
live.
sure
I-
keep an eye out for that.
Canooble just said in chat, Mike is bad at losing and bad at winning, and I want you to put that on my grave.
The epitaph. All right,
Kaiser
going
just says
down the
Mike
line.
is bad. Yeah.
Nah, Mikey good. We like Mikey.
Miles, thanks for joining us tonight. It was awesome having you on, having you playing.
Thank you for
That was
tolerating us,
fun.
Miles.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. You know, it took a big L, took a big hefty L tonight, but
You honestly did
good
much
time,
better than
right?
most guests, honestly. These questions, I think Sean's just in vibe with like what we talk about all the time, so I think we just get a little bit of an advantage.
Just really smart.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what it is,
He
of
bases
course.
questions on conversations that we have.
remember when Jeff said this on the podcast last week? 'Cause that's going to be
The
a
one
question on
time-
different.
I didn't do that. These guys got like no points.
Yes, it's true. That's true. That's true. That whole double Jeopardy, we didn't answer for like a 2/3 of the question.
There was that one hard week. That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Anyways, Miles, why don't you tell the good people out there where they can find you on the internet and plug anything you're working on you'd like for them to check out?
Yeah, if you want to get a hold of me, just follow me on Twitter, at Miles Dompier, on there way too much. And if you want to check out what I'm working on, windowscentral.com.
Very nice, very nice. Mike, what you got for us this month?
Well, I'm now the only GamesBeat employee inside of Jeopardy, so you find me there. You can also follow me on Twitter and Twitch at Tolkoto, TOLKOTO. 90s Disney is my 90s Disney podcast at 90sdisney.com. And Jeff and I are doing Less Than 10 Dogs on Tuesday and Game Mess Decides on Thursday.
Nailed the name. I'm proud of you. Jeff, why don't you take us home for the evening?
Yeah, you already told everyone. Yeah, you did. That was the first one.
Yep,
Yeah,
we're good.
okay, cool. Then, just I want to always thank everybody for tuning in for these. If you're watching later, thanks. We do these live each month for anyone who's in the podcast producers channel. Make sure you check that out. There's a link in the Discord to donate to help people who are still seeking abortion. It's the Supreme Court. What they did was they didn't like make it illegal in one sweep. So make sure you're checking. Make sure if you have someone in your life that is worried about this, make sure that they at least actually look into it. And there's resources out there to help and look into that. And we are trying to raise a little bit of money for that. So the link is in the Discord. And then I'll just say, hey, I'm on johnbomb.com now. Come hang out with me there. But mostly, if you're here, you're probably in the community on the Game Mess Discord. That's awesome. Really, I can't ask for anything more. You guys have been great. It continues to be awesome doing these game nights. And Sean, thank you for putting them on. It is always a delight. It is always really so much fun. Yes,
My pleasure.
I can imagine you just coming up with these questions and be like, hey, this is not really a trivia question. It is just, are they going to remember that they said this? And that is very funny.
Some of them are, yes.
Yes, just a couple are actually, yes. But yeah, fair enough. But thank you, Sean. I really appreciate it. And everybody, we'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one. Take care of yourself.
Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you, Miles, for joining us. Thank you,
thanks,
Sean, for
Miles.
bringing
I
it
really
on.
appreciate it.
Jeff, I thank you for nothing.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I will have my revenge next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.